Hello, my name is GeGe. Welcome back to my channel. I am with you today for a good mood yoga flow. So this is going to be yoga that hopefully if you're feeling in a little bit of a funk, it's going to make you smile, it's going to improve your mood, and that's going to help you off the mat for the rest of the day as well. So you don't need anything apart from you and your mat. You can add some blocks if you want to make the ground come up to you a little bit more, but other than that, let's get started. And unusually today, we're starting standing. So we're going to start with our feet apart and a soft bend in the knees. Inhale, roll the shoulders all the way to the ears and slide them down the back. And again, inhale and exhale. One more time, inhale and exhale. Taking the arms all the way up and overhead. Your right wrist is going to grab your left wrist, or your right fingers are going to grab your left wrist. Sorry about that. Reach all the way up, inhale. Exhale, take it up and over to your right. Inhale here. Exhale, come all the way back up to center, and then just switch that grip. Inhale and exhale all the way up and over. Inhale here. Exhale back to center. Let go of the arms and then interlace the hands behind your back. The palms don't have to come together, but you want to find that lengthening away from the tailbone and then squeezing the shoulder blades together. Inhale, lift the chest and exhale and inhale and exhale. Let it go, let it go, let it go. So we're going to start with some breath work today. It's called Breath of Joy, and it is a 3-part inhale to an exhale. So I'm going to explain it quickly before we start doing it. So it's almost like you're a conductor with the arms. You're going to inhale, arms go out, inhale, arms go back up. Exhale, you drop all the way down, super soft knees, like so. And the movement continues. If I was to do 2 in a row, it would look like this. And you can see that I'm coming up onto the balls of my feet, and that's simply because the movement feels quite bouncy and lifted, and it feels quite nice to do that, but you don't have to do that if that's not what you're comfortable with. So we're going to do 6 of these in a row. You ready? Here we go. In, 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 last one, and just let yourself dangle here. You can grab opposite the elbows, take a gentle sway from side to side. Good, and let go of the elbows and start to come all the way back up to standing, vertebrae by vertebrae. Very nice. Let's get into a little bit more, I guess, traditional movement now. So you're going to take your feet wide and then turn the toes out and the heels in. You're going to start to slide the arms down the legs, bend the knees outwards, so really thinking outwards with those knees, and you're resting here with your hands on thighs, thighs pushing against the hands. You're going to take your left shoulder in and look up to the sky. Exhale, alternate. Inhale, alternate. Exhale, alternate. Nice job. Stay low. Bring the torso back to center and then open up the arms, coming into goddess. Inhale here, open the chest. Exhale, stand all the way up, super strong through the glutes. Inhale, sink down, keep that chest open, cactus the arms. Exhale, stand all the way up. You've got 2 more. Down you go. And up, growing nice and strong through those legs. Last one. And back to center. Let it go. And then we're just going to shake it off. So starting to shake the hands, shake the feet, shaking the legs, shake the chest, shake the head. You can do a little bit of bouncing up and down. You're letting go all of that sort of toxic or difficult energy. You're trying to get it out of your body, and you might feel a little bit silly, but silly's good sometimes. For 3, for 2, for 1, and just stand for a moment. Inhale. And exhale. Allowing yourself to notice the energy vibrating through your limbs, through your toes and through your fingers. Nice job. And now come to stand at the top of your mat. Take a deep breath in here. Exhale all the way out. Nice job. Perfect. You're going to step your left leg back, coming straight into warrior one. So we're stepping back, we're taking the back foot onto a 45-degree angle so the toes are facing diagonally towards the left side of your mat, and then bending nice and deep into your right front knee. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, knit the rib cage and the hips towards each other. Inhale. Exhale, open out to warrior two, so you can heel toe that back foot away from you a little bit more, and the toes are going to face directly to the left long side of the mat. Now pull the arms back so it's one nice long line. Inhale here. Exhale. Inhale. As you exhale, peaceful warrior. So back hand is going to come to the back leg. Reach the front right arm all the way up and back, stretching through the side body, finding space. Inhale. And exhale, really sitting into that front leg. Inhale. Exhale, transition through center. We're going to find extended side angle. So bringing the right forearm to the right thigh and reaching the left arm all the way to the top of the mat. Option to take that hand down to the ground if you have that in your body. And then wherever you are, opening up through that top rib cage and turning your right eyeball towards the sky. One more breath in here. Exhale is going to bring you back up to warrior two. Straighten that front leg, reach it all the way up and back, reverse triangle. Inhale, really feeling the stretch from the side body and the hip. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale, back through center, and then reaching the right arm forward and pulling your back hip back. You're going to come down into your triangle pose. So options here: if you have a block, you can put a hand on the block, you can put your hand on your thigh, your shin, or the peace fingers can wrap around the big toe. Inhale, reach all the way up, and exhale. Inhale. Exhale is going to bring you all the way back up. Bend into your front knee, cartwheel the hands down, pivot on the back foot. You're in a low runner's lunge. Inhale, reach the right arm all the way to the sky, twisted lunge, deep breath in. Exhale, that top hand is going to come down to frame the front foot, step it back to plank pose, and then take the hips up and back to downward facing dog, bending one knee and the other. Very nice. Perfect. Look to the top of your mat, make your way there. You can step, you can hop, you can handstand hop, whatever feels good. Inhale, flat back, halfway lift. Exhale, soften and fold. Inhale, reach your arms all the way up to the sky, squeeze those glutes. Exhale, hands to heart center, and then Tadasana, mountain pose. One deep breath in, and one deep breath out. All of that on the other side. You've already done it on one side. You know what to do. So we're stepping that right foot back into warrior one. So back foot on a 45-degree angle. Scissor the inner thighs towards each other. Keep those hips closed. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, bend deeper into that left knee. Inhale to squeeze the glutes. Exhale, open out to warrior two. Maybe heel toeing that back foot further away from you and sink really deep into that front left knee. Inhale here. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale, reverse warrior or peaceful warrior. So you're going to take that back arm to the back leg and then reach up and overhead, opening out through that chest, but don't shy away from still bending into that front knee. Inhale. Exhale, come back through warrior two. You're going to come into extended side angle. Inhale. And exhale, remember the arm can always come to the thigh. Inhale. Exhale brings you back to warrior two. Straighten that front leg and reach all the way back. Reverse triangle. Inhale. And exhale. Keeping the navel to the spine. Inhale. Exhale, back to center. Pull your back hip back. Bum. And then reaching forward, really, really reaching as if you're trying to grab somebody's hand, and then coming down to the ground for your triangle pose. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale brings you back up, bend into that front knee. Cartwheel the hands down, plant the right palm, reach the left arm all the way to the sky. Deep breath in. And out. And in. Exhale, hand frames the front foot, step it back to plank pose, and then hips go back to downward facing dog. Take 3 deep breaths here. In. And out. And in. And out. One more in. And out. Look to the top of the mat and make your way there. Inhale, flat back, halfway lift. And exhale, fold it down. Inhale, reach your arms all the way to the sky. And exhale, hands to heart center, and then down at your sides. So we're going to do that flow over again, one more time on each side, but it's going to flow through a lot quicker. It's going to be one movement, one breath. So let's do it. Here we go. Take a deep breath in. Exhale out. Inhale, taking your left foot back into warrior 1. Exhale, open out to warrior 2. Inhale, peaceful warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse triangle, straightening that front leg. Exhale into triangle. Inhale, back to center, bend the front knee. And exhale, cartwheel the arms down. Inhale, reach the right arm up, twisted runner's lunge. Exhale, plant the hand, step it back, and downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in, and a deep breath out. Inhale to look at the hands, make your way there. Inhale, flat back, halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Inhale, reach your arms all the way up to the sky. And exhale, hands to heart center, and then down by the sides. Straight away to the other side. Here we go. Inhale, step it back to warrior 1. Your right foot goes back this time. Exhale, open out to warrior 2. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, back through center and come into reverse triangle. Exhale, lean forward to triangle pose. Inhale, back to center and bend the front knee. Exhale, cartwheel the hands down. Inhale to open up through that left arm. Exhale, plant the hand down, step it back to plank pose, downward facing dog. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. In. And as you exhale, lower the knees, big toes to touch, knees as wide as the mat, extended child's pose. And we breathe in, and we breathe all the way out. Lift the head, walk the hands back towards the knees. You can bring them back together if you wish, or you can keep them apart, totally up to you. Inhale, take the right arm all the way up, really, really grow through those fingertips. And as you exhale, right hand comes to the outside of the left thigh, and you can look back over your left shoulder. Option to bring the fingertips down, either to the ground, a block, or you can always place that left hand onto your lower back. Inhale here, and exhale. And inhale. And bring the torso back to center, unravel. Same thing on the other side. The left arm reaches all the way up. Exhale, find that twist, looking over your right shoulder this time. Breathing in. Exhale to rotate a little bit more. Inhale. Exhale brings you back to center. roll onto one side of your bum, take your legs around, and we're coming down into Shavasana. So take hold of the backs of your legs and start to roll all the way. Bring your knees in towards your coming to whatever Shavasana works for you. It doesn't necessarily have to be laid out in the traditional form. And we'll be here just for a short Shavasana, about 10 or so breaths, but enjoy them. And start to bring your attention back into the space. Wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. Gently, deliciously waking up. Bring the knees towards your chest. The head in towards your knees. And use that to transition yourself up to a seat. Inhale, take a deep breath in, reach your arms up. Exhale to open out. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. I hope that you're leaving your mat in a better mood, and that I see you on the mat again. See you later, guys.